Greetings, welcome, and a very Merry Christmas Eve, if you know, you know, to you. For today, I have arranged Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror for the solo acoustic guitarist, the Campfire version, if you will. But before we get going, I hope you don't mind if I take just a moment to thank the following people for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club: Dominic Sumionka, Kevin Crow, and John Burscheid. Fellas, thank you very, very much for your support. If you would like to find out what that's all about, the link, of course, will be in the description. For the intro, rather than try to match the register of those chimey bell things, I wanted to stay in the octave we're going to be in for the whole song, so I'm going to do it down here. Middle finger on B3, ring finger on G4, do some tinkling around. Then the G string is going to go down to 2, that's why I used my ring finger. G string open, D string 4th fret with your ring finger, and then C add 9, but I'm going to leave that baby E string open. Now I think in truth it stays on that C add 9, but I love any excuse to play a magic D, which is C, but 2 frets higher, and you get the magic ringy outy open strings. So my intro, G4, 2, open, D4, C add 9, magic D. Now in my mind it stays like that until he turns up the collar on his favorite winter coat, at which point we're going to switch to regular old G, D with an F sharp in the bass, aka the better man chord, E2, G2, and B3. Then E minor 7, there's lots of ways to play E minor 7. I choose this, A2, B3, to regular normal D, and then C add 9, again with that open baby E string, and you don't even have to put your pointer finger on the D string if you don't want to. I kind of default to 2 fingers C add 9, unless there's a good reason not to. My middle finger's muting that D string, so that string's not even ringing out anyways. Okay, here's the verse. G, better man chord, E minor 7, D, C add 9. One more time, no talking. I think that's the words. You want to mix it up in a later verse and or impress your friends? Follow my logic. C, D, E, F, G. So if you just strum from A to B, that's a G, and the open G string is of course okay with a G chord. So we got a C shape on 8, 9, 10, that's our G. Then I'm going to switch to A9, D7. That could be construed as an F sharp minor or a funny D chord of some sort or another. Then same shape, 2 frets down, and then magic D, and then C add 9. Here we go. One more time. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Those are definitely the words. A Summer's Disregard. The pre-chorus is going to be A minor, G with a B in the bass, which looks suspiciously like E minor 7. The difference is we're going to mute that E string, emphasizing that B note, to C add 9, back down to G with a B in the bass. Second half, A minor, G with a B in the bass, C add 9, D sus 4 D, into the chorus, which is G. Not witches, that's a Halloween thing. G, G with a B in the bass, we're going to make that distinction. C add 9, and then D, twice. G with a B in the bass, C add 9, D. The third line starts the same, but instead of D, I'm going to play A with a C sharp in the bass. That's B2, G2, D2, A4. A already has a C sharp in it. It's on the B string 2nd fret, so you can go ahead and just play regular A if you want. I wanted to get that bass line walking up the way it does. D minor, better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. The nanas are the verse. Now this seems a little silly, but I am dead serious. If you're gonna be super authentic and do the key change in the last bunch of choruses, rather than do a bunch of bar chords that won't be really great voicings for this anyways, do this instead. Change. Woo. It hangs on C add 9 for like, you know, a minute and a half. You don't have to be that authentic. And those are all the pieces. Thank you so very much for being here on this Christmas Eve. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.